Alright guys, welcome to the channel. I'll be playing several rapid games where I'll be explaining my thought process. It's going to be very instructive. You are going to see how I handle the middle game, and you are going to see some end game technique from me. So just stick around. The games are going to be very instructive. And if you are watching, you want to play me, you can just send me a challenge. Send me a rapid challenge. Just make sure the challenge is unrated and we have a game. And without further ado, let's get started. Let me get an opponent. Okay, I'm playing it 2-1. Let's take a look. Okay, the account looks good. My opponent might be going for the Queen's Gambit. If they go for the Queen's Gambit, okay, not the Queen's Gambit, maybe some London system. I think they are going for the Jopava London. And if I play a move like this, all of a sudden I'm in trouble, but I'm not going to do that. Let's do this. In the London system, playing this move is very useful, so I'll be doing that very soon. I just want to make sure I develop my pieces and just castle. Then I'm coming here, and when I do this, then I can play a move like this. Okay, I think I might end up playing a move like this before I bring my knight out. Oh, opponent captures there. Nobody captures there. Why did my opponent capture there? Okay, the problem now is that if I bring my knight here, this evil knight is just going to hop in here, and the knight wants to be a menace over here. Okay, but if the evil knight lands here, I can play a move like this, and I'm just stopping the knight from landing here. So let's proceed with developing our pieces. I think I'm playing unnecessarily fast. Ooh, I feel like just doing this. I feel like pushing forward. I have nothing. Maybe going here would have been better. I see my opponent playing a move like this. And if I do this move, I think my opponent can capture. And that's just going to be a free pawn. If I capture here, my opponent is going to take this way. And if I take here, I should worry about maybe the Greek gift sacrifice. Should I? Maybe not. Okay, let's do this. What if my opponent plays this move? Guys, I'm playing with fire here. I am playing with fire here. Okay. For a moment, I thought my opponent could just play this move and I'm in trouble. Okay, now I feel like doing this. I think my opponent is going to capture here. And I just capture here. Maybe they take here and... okay, I think I just dodged the bullets here. I think going here would have been really, really strong. Because where am I moving my knight? If I move my knight, I have to watch out for Greek gift sacrifice. And looks like my opponent would have had some Greek gift sacrifice there. So let's do this. My opponent has 2 pieces. I have 2 pieces defending that. So they can't capture there. And I saw that move coming. I'm tempted to just capture here. But my opponent captures here. And if I capture here, all of a sudden my opponent has this move. Opening up a discovered attack on this. And I'm in trouble. So let's just capture here. Okay. And let's take here. My opponent has given up the bishop pair. So I have that going on for me. I have the bishop pair, but my pawns are really overextended and not too pretty. Those pawns are not too pretty. Alright, my opponent is already attacking my pawns. Tempted to do this. Doesn't work. Okay, what if I just go here? Problem is, if I go here, my opponent has... Wow. I messed the position up so hard and so bad. There's no easy way for me to defend this. If I do this move, my opponent is just going to capture. And if I play a move like this, my opponent has this sacrifice. And after the trade, then they win this. So looks like I can't save that. So maybe we shouldn't try saving it. Okay. Or what if I play a move like this? I'm really interested in going there. Let's say I play a move like this. What should I expect from my opponent? Problem is I can't play this move. If I play a move like this, I'm just piling up here. I'm piling up on the pawn there. But I think my opponent can play this move and they should just be fine. They should be fine. So what else can I try? Let's say I play this move. I'm trying to pile up here. And my opponent plays this move. What else can I try? This pawn is just going to fall. I think the earlier I just agree to that, the better. If my opponent plays this move, I think I'm interested in playing this move. But do I really want to play that move, or maybe I just move away? Okay, I have to be careful when I move this. My opponent, if my opponent captures here, this rook would be under attack, but I don't think I have an issue capturing here. I do not have any issues capturing there. So let's see how my opponent responds. Let's see, my opponent is thinking. I'm going to lose this pawn. I might lose this pawn as well. My pawn structure is not the best. My pawn structure is not the best. My opponent has everything they wished for in the opening. My opponent has everything they had wished for in the opening. That's surprising. That's surprising and very surprising, but okay, let's just go back here. Opponent has to be very careful now, because if my opponent captures here now, I have this move. Okay, opponent doesn't do any of that. I'm tempted to just I'm tempted to play this move, but what if my opponent strikes with this move? Not a move I think I really like. And if I play a move like this, guys, my opponent has this move and I'm losing my queen. So it's not like I can play this move. I can't play this move. So I guess this move is just forced. This move is probably just forced. My opponent has moves like this, which I really do not like, because those moves are just going to make me lose pieces. I don't like those moves, but I guess that's the only move I have, because I can't remain on this file. And if I go here, my opponent has this move and my queen is not defended. So let's do this. I'm eyeing this pawn, but I'm not really eyeing the pawn because there's a pin here. If my opponent captures here, that's a big mistake because I have this move. But my opponent can play a move like this. Ooh. Ooh. Looks like I'm going to lose this pawn for sure. So I'm thinking of playing a move like this. I have an attack on this. So I believe my opponent is going to capture here. And when I capture here, this is under attack. And I should be able to push this pawn forward to support this. Maybe I'm getting back into the game. Let's do this. That's an attack. If my opponent plays this move, I am happy to just sack my rook for 2 pieces. I'm happy to do that. So I don't see my opponent doing that. If my opponent capture here, can I capture here? I can. Do I gain anything from capturing there? No. So let's capture here. Now this is still under attack. Still really under attack. Okay, now I think I can do this. I think I can do this now, just keeping everything cemented. I am also looking at playing a move like this. Trying to have a pin here. That's a move I'm looking at. Okay, my opponent wants to land here. I see that move coming. Okay, so let's say I go here next. I have moves like this. I have all kinds of moves, but I think I am drawn towards this move. So I want to see how my opponent responds to that. I suspect my opponent wants to play this move, trying to pile up on this. But the moment they pile up on this, I should be able to push pawn. But even if I push pawn, opponent doesn't have to capture, because if I capture here, I lose my queen. Okay, that makes sense. so let's go here. Okay, if I go here, my opponent is going to push pawn forward. I think they are still going to push. They are still going to land a knight here, trying to pile up on this. That's what they are going to do. Okay, my opponent is thinking, really thinking. This evil knight is landing here, piling up on this piece. Okay, I saw that coming. And I think I want to play this move. And when I play this move, my opponent just captures here. So because my opponent can do that, I am tempted to play a move like this. But then my opponent will be able to play this move and kick me away. So what if I go here? I really don't want to be going there. I would love to defend this like this. But the problem is my opponent can always capture. And after the trade, they have this evil sacrifice. Okay, so I'm not a big fan of my position. I'm not the biggest fan of my position. So what if I just go here instead? Trying to keep everything together this way. I guess that makes sense. Is there a way to kick me away? There's really no way for now. Okay, let's go here. Okay, what if my opponent attacks again? Let's go here. What if my opponent attacks the pawn again? I think then I have this move. I have to be careful not to trap my rook. I have to be careful not to trap my rook. And I think at this moment, I'm not trapping my rook. Playing a move like this doesn't work. I'm just going to capture with my king. I am tempted to play moves like this before I push pawn forward. Guys, I'm running out of time. I just have 2 minutes. 2 minutes, 2 minutes. That's too low. That's too low. How did I get myself here? How did I get myself into? Ooh, come up and capture here. Okay, they can't. My knight, my queen is defended. If this knight moves away, I have to be careful, guys, because my opponent has a pin here. So if my opponent moves the knight away, I should be interested in moving my own my own rook away, so I don't get my rook pinned. I need to move fast so I don't lose on time. That's something I need to do. Let's move fast so we do not lose on time. Let's lock in. Playing a move like this is free queen, so opponent doesn't want to do that. Opponent is thinking of a good way to hit me with the final blow. I'm tempted to play this move, but my opponent is just going to capture here. Opponent is just going to capture there. Okay, opponent finally blocked that move. Opponent finally decided to block the move. Okay, now I'm looking at playing a move like this. I'm trying to at least stay away from this nastiness. I'd love to push this pawn forward, but doesn't look like I can. Doesn't look like I can do that. All right, let's go here. Let's defend with this. If opponent plays this move, I can capture here. Okay. If my opponent lands a check here, that's a free piece, so they don't have that move. I just have to pick up the pace. I do have to pick up the pace. Oh my goodness, I just got my piece trapped. I just got my piece trapped. Oh, shit. Position was not really nice, and finally, the position, I'm just crumbling now. Finally, my position, has crumbled finally. Okay, did I just lose a full rook? I think I should be looking for the resign button. I just lost a full rook. The resign button is the way. A resign button is the way. Let's resign. Let's resign. All right, and let me get a new game going. Oh, let's analyze that game. Let's analyze that game. Let me quickly analyze that game. Let me see where I went wrong. Let's learn. Let's learn from our mistake. Let me see where I went wrong there. Let's see where I went wrong. Daria Hava, welcome to the channel again. Happy to see you here. Opponent played with 96.0% accuracy. I guess I can't complain. Guess I can't complain. At this position, at this point, I was just down. I was just losing. The position is already +1 for my opponent. This pawn is weak. This pawn is weak. My pieces, my king, my pieces are not well coordinated, so I'm just in trouble. Just okay. Blocking that way is bad. What was the move? Maybe here. Maybe here, because if my opponent doesn't have this move now, okay, going for some kind of activity makes sense. Yes, it makes sense. It makes sense. I was so scared of just moving into this square. I didn't even calculate. Oh, I guess the engine wanted me to just capture this other knight. Capture this piece, and if my opponent captures here, I capture here, and it makes sense because this bishop was really sad throughout throughout the game. The bishop was really sad, not really doing anything. I just had a struggling bishop, and until I completely lost the game. But the reason I captured there is because I was thinking I just push pawn forward and I'm fine. All right, that's GG's. That's GG's. Let's get another game rolling. Let's get another game rolling. Let's get another game rolling. That's the first rapid game in a while, so maybe not too bad. Let's get another game going. Okay, I'm playing with the white pieces. Let me take a look so I don't play fish. Let's go e4. Let's see how my opponent responds. Are we going to see this, or maybe we see, okay, we see e5, and I'm going to attack, and we might end up going into the Scotch gambit, but my opponent is going for the field door. I think they are going to, oh, that move feels bad. Maybe not bad. Maybe feeling bad doesn't mean bad. The move feels bad. Why is my opponent going into the end game? Why is my opponent going into this end game? Is there anything for my opponent in this end game? Okay. Problem is underrating this kind of end game is how you lose. Thinking there's nothing in this end game and just playing as you like is how you lose this kind of end games. I'm looking at landing a knight here, and that's what I'm looking at doing. I land a knight there. My opponent gives up the bishop pair. Be my guess. I can support my pawn this way, and I can support my pawn this way. If you capture here, I capture here. The pawn is still defended. I'm looking at landing a knight here. Is my opponent going for this? Okay, for a moment I thought they were going for this. Maybe my opponent wants me to capture here, but I don't think I'm interested. But I'm not interested, but we need to try to look at the position to make sure we are not messing stuff. They are not messing it up. All right, let's go here. I think my opponent might play moves like this or moves like this. Okay. If my opponent plays a move like this, I was about to say where's the knight going, but I think I see where the knight is going. I feel like playing a move like this, but I don't really gain anything from doing that. So let's say I play a move like this. What comes out of that? The knight just hops back. And if I play a move like this, the knight just comes back. Okay, let's go here regardless. Let's kick the knight away. Dear evil knight, just hop away, just move away. I would love to play a move like this. That's a move I would love to play. To kick the knight one more time. My opponent plays this move. I'm tempted to just capture here, just remove the knight, and my opponent has a double pawn. My opponent will be left with double pawns. Let's go here. Opponent will be left with a double pawn, but probably doesn't mean anything. I am tempted to play a move like this and then land the knight here. Probably does nothing. I'm also looking at this move so that I can actually move this rook to somewhere useful. That's something I'm really considering. What if I push pawn forward now? Okay, if I push pawn forward now, that's a strategic sacrifice. If I push pawn forward, if my opponent captures here, I'm happy to capture. Okay, my opponent is not capturing. Where is this knight going? I suspect the knight might hop in here. Knight might hop in there. The knight might hop in there. Can I play a move like this, trying to stop the knight from landing there? Yes, I think I would like to do that. I think I would like to do this, trying to stop the knight. If my opponent captures here, oh, I thought I could capture there. I can't. This is a move I'm also looking at, trying to push pawn forward. If my opponent captures here, be my guess. If my opponent doesn't capture, if my opponent captures with a rook, I capture with a rook. And this pawn is weak. After the trade, this pawn is weak. How are they defending the pawn? I think I am going for it. Although this pawn is also going to be weak at the end, but maybe I have moves like this and I'm holding on to my pawn. Let's see how my opponent responds. Could you review one of my games? It was very good and I'm proud of it. Yes, I can review it. Just send me the game. See what opponent is going for. For a brief moment, I thought I had something going on for me. For a brief moment, I thought I had something going on for me, but looks like I have nothing. Opponent can capture here, but if they capture here, I think I can then capture here. So they don't. Now I think I want to do this. Ask the evil bishop to move somewhere before I grab here. That cannot be bad, I guess. Let's play a move like this. What if my opponent plays this? I think I'm just going to capture here. I just capture here and then capture here. If my opponent pushes their pawn forward, I think I can afford to capture here. Okay. Wow. I'm also threatening to land a check here and then pick this up. So I think I'm feeling my position right now. I don't really mind. Okay, trying to check to make sure this evil knight is not going to land somewhere problematic. If I can land a check here, pick this up, and this pawn is running, my opponent is just in trouble. That's for sure. I try to use your tips. All right. If I can land a check here and then pick this up, is my opponent not in trouble? I think they are in trouble. They are just in trouble. Is my opponent going to do this for real? I'm just going to sack there. What if I just go here and instead of capturing, I just push pawn forward and push pawn forward? Those pawns are going to be very dangerous. Let's say I push pawn forward here, give this check, and then push pawn forward, push pawn forward. Okay, if I capture here, should I worry about losing my pawns? I don't think so. I don't think so. So let's capture here. If my opponent plays this move, I am just going to sack. I'm going to sack for both pieces. I'm going to sack for the two pieces. Okay, that's where my opponent was going. That's where my opponent was going all this while. All this while, that's where my opponent was going. How did I even miss that? How did I miss that? Should be criminal to miss that. How did I miss that? If I go here, my opponent can capture here, and it's going to be chaos. So what if I capture here first, then push pawn forward? Do I want to do that? And if both of my pawns can get here, my opponent rook is not going to stop them. But they have a bishop. Okay, let's calculate. Let's say I capture here first. Let's say I capture here first. My opponent is forced to capture this way. I don't want to lose this pawn. I really do not want to lose that pawn. So maybe I just push the pawn forward. Let's see if those pieces are going to take me to victory. If it is going to take me to victory. What if I go here? Opponent is going to play a move like this. What if I go here? Opponent is going to capture this. So I'm going to push my pawn forward. I'm going to just push my pawn forward. Okay. For a moment, I thought my opponent would capture something else, but nah. I think they have to play a move like this now. And that's a sad move. I think I can play this. I think I can play this. If my opponent plays this move, then I can save my pawns, and my pawns are running. And if my opponent captures here, with ideas of capturing here next, I'm going to capture here with check. Very important. And after I capture here with check, okay, now I'm just saving this. I'm just saving that. I have to watch out so that opponent doesn't land some nastiness. Okay, I feel like pushing and pushing. That cannot be bad. Let's say I push now. Opponent move, I push. Okay, that cannot be bad. That should be winning. That should be winning. All right. Can't I go here? I'm looking at landing a check here. I'm looking at pushing my pawn forward, but I think my opponent is going to play this move. So I want to make sure my knight can land here. My opponent has this check, not a check I'm too worried about. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. If I play a move like this, my opponent has this move. So let's go here. My opponent is sending me a chat. My opponent is telling me to resign. Can you imagine my opponent telling me to resign in this position? Okay, I think I can have this move. and then go into the square. Don't I think I have that move. I think I have this check, and I go into the square, and I'm just threatening to promote. My opponent has to be careful where they put their king. I have to be careful. Moving to a square like this just allows this. It just allows that. Okay. The good thing here is that this is defended by my knight. This awkwardly placed knight is defending that. My awkwardly placed knight is defending that. The knight on the rim is doing a good job defending this square. The knight on the rim that is supposed to be dim is just amazing. I feel like playing a move like this, my opponent is never going to capture. Opponent is never going to capture, but I feel like playing a move like this. Ooh. All right. I have this move, and then I can capture here, and I have this move. Wow. Opponent is lost. An opponent said I should resign. Who is resigning now? How are you stopping this pawn? The answer is you're not. That's the short answer. You're not stopping it. I'm just going to queen. If you capture here, I capture here. Let me ask him, who is resigning now? All right, my opponent doesn't do that, I guess. Opponent never resigns. Opponent never resigns. Here's the king going. All right, opponent, who is resigning now? Who is resigning now? That's a good game. That is a good game. Let's smash. Yes, my opponent told me to resign. My opponent said I should resign. And at the long run, he was the one resigning. He is the one resigning. Let me quickly analyze this game before I get another game going. Let's quickly analyze this game before I get another game running. Let's quickly look at this one. Wow, I found a brilliant move there. I think it would have been okay. Wow. And I thought about this move for a while, and I just knew this move. I know I should give up my rook. I know these two pass pawns. Once these two pass pawns get to this square, they are worth more than a rook. I know they are worth more than a rook. Once I have two pass pawn here, I know they are worth more than a rook. The only thing that was making me think too much about it is because my opponent has a bishop that's actually controlling this square. My opponent captures here, and after this, I found this move. Then I found this. Then I found this. I think I was just rolling here. Okay, maybe not the best move here. Maybe the... Okay, play that move. Ooh. Now I'm forcing my opponent here. And then I can play this move. The king can't move into this square. The king can move into this square. But if the king moves here, I think I have this move. And I'm just kicking the... And the rook will be... The rook will be trapped. The rook would be trapped. I didn't go for that. Instead, I went for this and then this. But it was completely winning for me. Coming back here and picking this up was just completely winning. The problem is that once you have two pawns on these squares like this, a single rook can't stop them. When you have two pawns like this and a rook is here, there's no way the rook is stopping them. And okay, it was checkmate in 3. Okay, checkmate in 1. Oh, look at the checkmate I missed. This would have been checkmate in 1. All right, someone sent me a game. Let's quickly take a look at it. Someone sent me a game. Person wants me to analyze it. Let's see. Let's see what you did in that game. Let's see what you did correctly. Okay, you were playing with the white pieces this time around. Were you able to win? I guess this one was just one-sided. Just dominated your opponent. You just dominated your opponent, yeah? Okay, taking space in the center. That's a pawn, bro. I guess you just want to keep everything locked, but that's just a pawn. That's a pawn, and they can even capture the pawn this way. Capture it with their bishop, and this pin is really annoying. They did not capture it, okay. You guys got into a very locked position, and wow. Wow, look at that sacrifice from your opponent. Uh-oh. He should have just traded. He should have traded. He's already up the exchange. He's already up the exchange. He should have just traded and he should be fine. He should have been fine after the trade. He did not. And now these bishops are just too powerful. These bishops on this diagonal, they are so powerful. I think a move like this should be crushing. And you found it. You found it. Wow. Wow. And if I was the one, I may also not give back the rook. I may also not just capture here because this bishop is really strong. But maybe capturing there was the best move according to Stockfish. Okay, not the best move. Had to go here. Yes. Capturing here can't be the best move. That bishop is so powerful. Oh, checkmate in 9. Did you find it? Wow. I would have been shocked. I would have been shocked if you found it. Uh-oh. When you are giving a check, you always want to consider if your opponent can block the check. And notice something, this knight actually this rook actually captured a bishop here. And you giving a check here, the rook can just come back here. And you don't have a pawn to capture the rook, so you have to give up a piece. That is why this check is not really good. Although the position is already completely crushing for you. Look at that checkmate. Look at that checkmate. That's just amazing. Let's get another game rolling. Let's get another game rolling. Let's get another game rolling. Let's go. Let's go for the French defense. Are we going to see the exchange French advance? My opponent is going for the classical. We might get it with this move. We might get it with this move. Let's see what my opponent goes for. Okay, my opponent goes here. And anytime they play this move, you have to capture here first in the French defense before you play this move. Some people capture and trade everything here. Some people capture here. Okay. Looks like my opponent is among those people that trade everything on that square. So let's trade. And then let's castle. I think, okay. I think I'm interested in playing a move like my opponent might want to castle here. Ooh. For a moment, I thought that was what they wanted to do. Okay, I think I want to put my knight here. And maybe put the knight here. And maybe reroute the knight into the square. Let's go here. Okay, maybe pushing pawn forward now is not really bad as well. Because if I push pawn forward, if my opponent push, I just capture. If my opponent captures, I capture. And this bishop is breathing some fresh air. Let's go forward. If my opponent plays a move like this, I'm just going to capture here. I don't really mind. And if they do that, I don't really mind capturing here. Problem is, maybe my opponent is going to hit me with this move. I'm just going to move my queen. The position is looking very equal. All right, let's bring our bishop out. I suspect my opponent is definitely going to hit me with this. I'm waiting for them to hit me with that before I play this move. So let's see what they come up with. Okay, they played that move. All right, let's go here. I'm tempted to play this move first, but if I play this move, looks like my opponent is just going to play this, trade everything, take the life out of this position. And for some reason I'm struggling. I'm trying my best to win, and maybe I shouldn't be trying my best to win, but I want to go into an end game here. Maybe I shouldn't be forcing things. That's what I mean. Trying my best to win, definitely. Let's do this. Let's do this. I suspect my opponent wants to go here. If I play a move like this and trade everything, so I do not want to do that. So if my opponent hits me with this move, I'm divided. Should I go here or go here? I think I'm going to go here because the move is active, and then I'll be threatening to play a move like this. Doesn't really do anything. Opponent can block this way. I hate that they can block it. But they can. I wish to stay here, but that's too passive for my liking. So let's move into the square. That's too passive for my liking. Looks like I'm threatening to capture here, but if I do that, my opponent is just going to grab here, and position is there's really nothing crazy going on in the position. Let's do this so that when I play a move like this, my opponent doesn't have this. That's what I want to make sure of. If my opponent plays a move like this now, that looks very interesting. Okay, opponent doesn't do that. Wow, wow, wow. Wow, wow, wow. Opponent is going to play this move. I hate that move. I wish I could capture here and have something. Okay, opponent doesn't do that. I thought that's what my opponent is going to do. Why didn't he do that? Okay, now my opponent will be left with double pawns. And that's the only thing I have in this endgame. Opponent has double pawns. That is the only thing I have going on for me in this endgame. Let's do this. I would like to come forward and maybe put my pawns on the dark squares. Playing a move like this, I don't think so. Let's go here. Maybe my opponent is going to move here. Saw that coming, and I'm already looking at moves like this. Let's sit here and make sure everything is defended. I'm looking at pushing my pawns forward. Let's go forward one square, and then we go two squares. Then we go two squares. That cannot be bad. If my opponent plays a move like this, I'm already tempted to pin it. Then we go two squares. Problem is, how is my king joining this game? My bishop is also not too happy. That's not a very happy bishop. And I would love my king to be part of this game. Let's go here. If my opponent captures here, I'm happy to capture here, but maybe they don't capture. Maybe they push pawn forward. Alright, let's see what they do. If they push pawn forward, I'm also tempted to push my pawn forward so that my bishop, okay. Now my bishop is breathing some fresh air. I'm looking at going into the square, coming in here. That cannot be bad. That cannot be bad, I guess. Let's see. Not sure why my opponent captured there. Let's go here. Okay, I saw that move coming. While I love to push this pawn forward, doesn't look like I gain anything from doing that. Aside from losing a piece, aside from just losing a piece, I do not really gain anything from doing that. If I play a move like this, looks like my opponent is going to do this. Okay. What if I go here? I also don't get anything from that. Position is very equal. But we are grinding for the smallest advantage here. Feel like going here, landing a check here, but the problem is my opponent can also land a check here, and I have a pawn that might drop. So, and if I go here now, my opponent just push pawn forward. If I capture, my opponent captures, and if I try to create a pass pawn here, okay, let's say I play a move like this, my opponent push forward, I capture here. If I try to create a pass pawn here, my opponent will be left with a pass pawn because they can capture here. Okay, and maybe we shouldn't push too much. Problem here is my king is not joining the game. That is one of the problems here. Let's go back here. I want to trade here if I can. If I can, I want to trade. Opponent is not interested in trading for... Is the reason good? Probably not good. Okay, now I'm tempted to just push pawn forward here. Let's say I push pawn forward. What do I expect? If my opponent push pawn forward, I can capture here. And if my opponent captures here, I can capture here. So maybe my opponent is going to play a move like this. Could we play a game after this? Yes, yes, yes. We can play a game after this. All right. And if I capture here, what should I worry about? My opponent just captures back and there's really nothing going on. If I play a move like this, maybe my opponent plays this move. My opponent might have a pass pawn. Okay, what if we capture here? Ask my opponent to do what they wish to do. If my opponent captures here, then I grab here. My opponent has checks here and it's crazy, guys. Position is crazy. I don't know why I'm pushing so hard. I think my opponent is going to play this move. And there is an issue here. There is an issue here for real. If I go there, am I not just losing a piece? I'm just losing a piece, guys. So I can't go there. I can't go there. Let's go here. I can't move here. The moment I move there, I'm losing something. So that's not a move I want to make. That's really not a move I want to make. Playing a move like this is asking for trouble. So let's go here. Wow. Opponent can do this. I allowed that. Can you see what I allowed, guys? Can you see the chaos I allowed? Can you see the chaos I allowed? After thinking for too much, I just allowed some crazy move. I just allowed some crazy moves. Just allowed a crazy move. Looks like I can maybe get my pawn back. Opponent might be looking at pushing here. I think I have this move. But if I go there, okay, thank goodness opponent didn't do that. Okay, now opponent can push pawn forward. I don't want to go here. My opponent has this check. Just look at the position. Guys, this is lost. This is lost. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. This is lost. Oh my goodness, I'm lost. I'm completely lost. Problem here is if I play a move like this, I know where my opponent is up to. Let's say I go here, my opponent push pawn. I come here, opponent push pawn. There's no stopping the pawn. Maybe I come here. Okay, I think I can maybe able to stop the pawn that way. Opponent is going for this pawn instead. Wow, wow, wow. If I can sacrifice for the pawn, I don't mind. But good luck sacrificing for it. Good luck sacrificing for it. Oh, I tried my best. How did I lose this game? How did I lose this game? You say you wanted to play me. Send your challenge. If you want to play me, send your challenge. Let your challenge come in. If you want to play me, let your challenge come in. Just send your challenge. Send your challenge. Okay, I see a challenge. Let's go. Let's go. Okay. Let's go for the king's pawn opening. We're going to see this. My opponent is going for the Sicilian. I'm going to do the Smith-Morra gambit. I'm going to do the Smith-Morra gambit. My opponent is already thinking, they do not accept the gambit. Let's go here. I'm actually giving them the pawn one more time. Saying, bro, accept it. Bro is saying, bro, I'm not going to accept it. Maybe I should have captured here, but even if I captured here, it doesn't really make any difference. My opponent doesn't accept the gambit, which is maybe a smart thing to do. If you are not too sure of the gambit, maybe probably better for you to just stay away from it. Let's castle here. Am I getting hit with this? Maybe not. Opponent has to be careful. Opponent has to be careful moving their knight, their bishop maybe somewhere here, and already have access to this. And I would already have access to something, and I'm picking up something, and that's exactly what I said, guys. That is exactly what I said. And now my opponent has to play a move like this to save this, but I'm going to trade here. Then comes this fork, and my opponent just resigns. That resignation was really quick. I was thinking they will play this move and defend that this way. So I'll be forced to capture here. Maybe not forced, but I will capture here. But after the recapture, I have this move and it's just going to be a fork. It's going to be a fork. Okay, I guess I should get another game going. Are you going to play again? Or maybe I should just get another game going. Okay, I guess I see a challenge again. Let's go. What is my opponent going to play this time? Let's go e6. We are going for the French defense. We have the exchange variation of the French defense. I'm not complaining. Let's go here. And I'm trying to develop my pieces. Maybe bringing my knight out was a wise way to go about it. Maybe. But maybe it doesn't make any difference. Likely doesn't make any difference. Let's see how my opponent responds to it right now. Opponent is thinking. Okay. I want to just do this and castle, because if I waste any time playing a move like this, my opponent might castle and land me with a check. Opponent should castle now. If they don't, okay, and they castled. Let's go here. If my opponent captures, I'm happy to capture here. And I'm saying, opponent, you have given up the bishop pair for really no good reason. That's what I'm saying. Okay. Many players might, okay, you can't play this move now. Many players might just play this move. Many players might play a move like this. Some people are going to play a move like this first so that they don't block in their bishop. Okay, but not this guy. Not this guy. This guy is playing this instead. Okay, so I expect my opponent to play a move like this. And if my opponent plays a move like this, trying to kick my knight away, I'm just going to land the evil knight here. And maybe I can anchor the knight there with this move. And the knight is just being as evil as it can be. Okay, opponent captures here. Now I'm happy to recapture this way. I really want to play moves like this, but that will be a free queen. So I can't do that. But I love that I have these pawn structures like this. So let's do this. Let's do this. Let's anchor the pawn structure very quickly, very tight. Okay, I'm happy. I am looking at playing a move like this. I'm also looking at playing a move like this. Simply asking my opponent, developing a piece and simply asking my opponent that if you capture here, I'm going to capture here. That's what I'm saying. And I would like to complete my development. Very important, guys. Very important. I would love to start going for an attack, but attack might not be too useful. Can I sack here? After my opponent captures, I come here with a check. That might work, guys. That might work, and that might not work. That might work, and that might not work. Let's say I capture here, and my opponent decides to capture this way. Then I come in here with a check. If the king moves into this square, that looks like checkmate, but it's not checkmate. That looks like checkmate, but it's not checkmate. But then come this check, and I think this should be checkmate. So that should not work. So if I come here, what is my opponent going to do? Maybe they play a move like this. I just capture. So let's sack here. Let's sack here. Let's see how my opponent responds to this. Okay, my opponent accepts the sacrifice. Let's come in here with a check. This looks like something my opponent would love to do, but I think that would be asking for trouble. I think that would be asking for trouble. I'm not seeing how my opponent escapes this. I think that sacrifice might just be a brilliant move. Maybe playing a move like this would have helped my opponent earlier. Just maybe. If my opponent plays some weird moves like this, ooh, okay, they can't play that now. They have to attend to my king, to the attack. Now I have this move. I'm threatening checkmate here. Opponent cannot stop it. Okay, maybe they can push pawn forward. Ooh. I'm just going to sack here. Going to capture there, I guess. Or just land a check here. Land a check here. Land a check here again. And then do this. I'm threatening to just deliver checkmate here. That's what I'm threatening to do. I'm just threatening to deliver checkmate here. And if my opponent captures here, I capture here, and I have this checkmate coming again. So let's see how this guy is going to respond to it. Let's see how he responds to it. How is he going to respond to it? Capture here now. I capture, don't capture. I have this move. Play a move like this. I capture, sack the knight, capture. Okay, sack the knight. Oh, I have to capture. I have to capture. I think that move would be a brilliant move. After this game, I'm going to analyze. Let's see what just happened there. Let's see what just happened there. Guys, if you're watching this stream, you're here to smash the like button. Kindly help me do that. Help me smash that like button. Help me smash the like button. Help me smash that like button. I can't wait to analyze this game. I think we have a brilliant move here. I think we got a brilliant move. We should have a brilliant move here. Still struggling to see how my opponent survives this. And my opponent is thinking really hard as well. They really want to survive this. They really want to survive this. I was looking at moves like this and trying to land check here, but the problem is that my opponent can block the check with this bishop, and the bishop is also defended by the queen. But this is just game over. This is just lights out. This is just lights out. Playing a move like this just allows me this checkmate. It doesn't do anything about this checkmate as well. Okay, playing a move like this allows me this move. But guess what? Guess what? Guess what? My opponent survives. Opponent survives. My opponent survives. Opponent is going to survive the position because they have this move. And that move simply defends this square. Move I really do not like. Wish my opponent doesn't have that move. I really don't want to trade it here. I really do not want to trade. I really do not want to trade. Because I don't want to trade, I'm going to play a move like this. Okay, what if I just ignore and just play a move like this? Okay, my opponent would be able to capture here then. But then I can capture here. And the idea behind those moves is just to land a nasty check here. And if I land a nasty check there, if my opponent blocks here, I think I can land another check here. And I should just win material. Let's go here. And if my opponent captures here, I'm happy to capture here. And I'm still threatening to land a check here. And it's just going to be checkmate. Opponent cannot play a move like this. That will be free queen. Okay, now I just capture here. I'm threatening to go here now. But. Okay, I wanted to say opponent can play a move like this, but that would be a free piece. That would be a free piece. I think maybe opponent can play a move like this, anticipating my check. Because if they allow me land this check, it's lights out. The game is just over. And if opponent tries to play a move like this, well, it works. Sadly, it works. Opponent can still try to hold on with this move. Okay, I think I'm just going to sack here. I'm just going to sack there. I want to deflect this. I want to make a decoy. I want. Opponent is chilling, but I'm already up 5 points of material. So not every attack is going to end in checkmate. So maybe if this one doesn't end in checkmate, I shouldn't be too unhappy about it. Just maybe. Okay, opponent plays that move. Opponent plays that move. I think I can just sack here and sack here, but it's very unnecessary. It's very unnecessary. Instead, I'm just going to capture here. But if I capture there, guess what? If I capture here, guess what? My opponent has this in-between move. So instead of capturing there, I'm going to capture here instead. My opponent has this in-between move before they capture my queen. So I just want to cash in. Just want to make sure I capture everything I can capture. Looks like this is not ending in checkmate. Maybe I didn't find the checkmate. Maybe I didn't find the checkmating move. I probably did not find the checkmating move, but okay. Alright, opponent. Alright, opponent. I have to be careful. I'm opening this up again. Opening that up again. Let's go forward. Alright, opponent tried, I guess. I was looking at this move, but probably doesn't do nothing. Probably doesn't do nothing. Not at the moment. If I had gone here, my opponent just moved the knight somewhere and I would have nothing. I'm tempted to push pawn forward. Not sure that move helps me in any way. I'm looking at pushing forward now. I can afford to trade everything, just sack everything and still be chilling. Where's this even knight hopping into? Maybe the knight goes here. If the knight goes here, I'm already tempted to push pawn forward, but doesn't look like I have anything there. Let's go here. What if my opponent goes here? I think I can then play a move like this. Check. So opponent cannot afford to play that move. I want to sack there. Opponent is not going to let me. Or maybe even if they let me, I'm not gaining anything from that. Opponent might play a move like this now. They might play a move like that now. But if they play that move now, I'm just playing this. Very, very nice move. Trying to attack me now. Let me plug my phone. Opponent is just trying to attack me now. Okay. Let's trade. Let's trade. No reason not to. Okay. Opponent doesn't trade. I'm just coming back. I'm going to push pawn forward and I'm just queening. I'm just queening everything. This looks like checkmate incoming. It looks like checkmate in a few moves. I think instead of queening, maybe I can even give a check. Okay, I think queening should do the job. I think queening should do the job. Yeah, let's grab there. I think I can queen here and just deliver checkmate. My opponent is setting up some stalemate. I don't know. But there is none. That's checkmate. There's no stalemate because my opponent has a lot of pawns that can keep rolling up. Let's see if we found a brilliant move there. I was so proud of that sacrifice. So happy with that sacrifice. That amazing sacrifice. Wow, there was no brilliant move there. Maybe that was a brilliant blunder. Maybe that move was just a brilliant blunder. Yes, it was a blunder. But capturing there was not the way to go. Capturing there was really not good. I think opponent just had to capture here. And they are chilling. This move just allows me a lot of attack. A lot. The attack was just too much for my opponent to handle. And my opponent tried to set up some stalemate. And that's GG's. That's GG's. That's GG's. That's GG's. Okay. Let me play one more time before I do some blitz game. Let's play one more time before I do some blitz game. Let me do some blitz game because I'm playing in a blitz tournament. I feel like doing some gambit. I think I'll be doing some gambit. Maybe not a very sound gambit, but opponent doesn't even allow me. My opponent is playing some French defense. I'm there to go for some gambit line. Wanted to do some gambit line. If my opponent had gone e4, d4, I would have done some gambit line. Opponent is not interested in any of that. Alright, I think I want to go here. I am really tempted to do this first, but let's see. Tempted to do that first. I want to go here so I can play a move like this, and it's usually good. It's usually good to do that. If I do this now, I've done this several times and ended up losing material. So instead, I'm just going to do this instead. Let's grab here. Let's grab here. Opponent might land a check here. Looks nice. Looks nice. Okay. I'm just going to castle now. Let's castle. I have two pieces attacking this, and maybe I should be fine if I capture there. I'm very interested in going for some great gift sacrifice. Ooh, opponent has two pieces attacking this. I forgot completely. I completely forgot about that. And not just like that, guys. Opponent is up 2 pawns. Just like that, opponent is up 2 pawns. Okay, they refuse to capture, so let's go here. For a moment, I thought my opponent is capturing that, but they refuse to capture. So let's keep the pawn defended. But if my opponent had capture, I think this move also comes with some interesting ideas. At the end of the variation, I think that move comes with some interesting ideas. And I think I want to start hopping in here. Let's do this. Let's go back. I'm looking at playing moves like this and trying to land some checkmate, trying to provoke some weaknesses. Okay. That I don't like. I want to provoke weaknesses. Now, I do not want to trade my light square bishop, but maybe I should trade it. But no, I'm not going to trade it. Trading it might be the best move there, but I'm not. I'm not going to trade it. My opponent is leaving me with no option. My opponent is leaving me with no option. Opponent is saying, bro, you are trading this. And I'm saying, bro, I'm not. Okay, opponent can capture here now, and opponent is winning a pawn. Ooh, I should have pinned it. Oh, what am I doing? I should have just pinned it. Okay, now I'm just going to capture here. Okay. For a brief moment, I wanted to play this move, but I have to be careful. I have to be very careful so I don't end up laundering material. Alright, let's go back here. Do I still have the Greek gift sacrifice? So it seems. Still look like I have it. Okay, let's say I land this check. My opponent captures. I come in here with a check. Yes, I'm going for the Greek gift sacrifice, guys. Let's go for it. Let's go for the Greek gift sacrifice. I have this check. Just pick this up. I have that check. Just pick that up. And am I up anything? Maybe not. But I think I prefer this move. I prefer this move. That cannot be bad. Prefer that move. All right, and let's say I play a move like this and my opponent captures here. Let's say I sack here, check. Then I come in here with a check. Don't think I have anything. Do not think I have anything. Okay, but I'm looking at playing a move like this, but I may not have anything, guys. I may not have anything. Let's say I go here, my opponent grabs here. If I land this check, the king comes here. I land another check here. King goes back. Then I capture here. That feels sad. That feels sad. Let's just keep this defended. Let's keep that defended. Let's keep that defended. I know the engine might be saying, Justice, just be brave. Just go for this. That's likely what the engine is saying. Just go for this. But I'm not calculating. I can't calculate 20 moves ahead. So I'm not sure. I'm not too sure. Although I'm already down 3 points of material. Opponent should be chilling. I should be playing a move like this. There's no way that move is not good. There is no way that move is just not good. Okay. Let's say I grab here. My opponent is going to capture here. And okay, I can't. If I capture there, my opponent is not going to capture there. Instead, they are going to push pawn forward. Instead, they are going to just grab here. So maybe we just do this. Let's just go back. I've lost all this steam. I'm just down 3 points of material now, nothing else. I'm just down 3 points of material now, nothing else. Nothing else. 3 points of material, nothing else. Three points of material and absolutely lost. Why did my opponent give up the queen? Oh, you have to take your time. Every move you have to pause and think. Every move you have to pause and think. Every move you have to pause and think. You have to pause and think. That's how you stay away from this kind of blunders. That's really how you avoid this kind of blunders. Every move you want to ask yourself, what is my opponent going to play? You don't have to. This is 10-minute game. You don't have to blitz out every move. You don't have to play every move in 1 second. And my opponent was actually crushing me here. Let's go here. So that move coming from a mile away. Not sure I have too much issues with that move. Opponent is just going to capture here. But if opponent captures here, if opponent captures there, then I have to be careful and just move away before I get hit with some nasty discovered check. Opponent doesn't. Opponent doesn't capture there. But he should have captured there, I guess. Go away. He should have captured there. Okay, opponent played that move. I'm just going to step aside. I'm going to step aside from that. I don't want to get hit with some nasty moves. What if my opponent just double ups here? I think then I have to play a move like this just to avoid getting checkmated. What if I just go back here? I'm really interested in playing a move like this. I'm also interested in pushing pawn forward here. But maybe going back is not a bad idea. Just going back and just saying, bro, I don't want to be part of any of that. That shouldn't be a bad idea as well. That should not be a bad idea. I would love to play a move like this and try to trade everything off the board. Try to trade the rooks. My opponent is thinking if they have something here. I don't think they have anything there. That would just be a big fat trade. That would be a big fat trade. And the trade only favors me. That would be a trade that only favors me. And I'm not complaining. That will be a trade that only favors me. I would have loved to play a move like this, but I see my opponent playing a move like this, and I see this move becoming problematic, and I don't want that. Okay, and the opponent would love to maybe move somewhere, and I feel like just going here and then capturing here. Move doesn't really do much. My opponent is hitting me with some really strong move, I won't lie. Because the idea behind some of these moves are really, it's an idea one just has to appreciate. It's an idea that one just has to appreciate. I think the idea behind this move is to go here and try to pile up here. Not looking bad. Not looking bad, and I think it's a move I just have to respect. Let's go here. Let's keep it defended. What if my What if my opponent captures here? I capture here, and then they come in here. Wow. Opponent is finding some crazy moves. I'm looking at moves like this, which doesn't seem to do a lot, which is just begging to lose the game. Looks like my opponents I end up winning this one. Feels like my opponent might end up winning this one, to be honest. It feels like my opponent might end up winning this one. Did you see what I blundered? Did you see what I really blundered there? Can we afford to trade everything? I have 4 pawns. I think we can. Is everything getting traded? I capture here. I have 3 pawns. It will be 3 pawns out of 3 for 3. 3 for 3. I'm looking at this check and then just repeating. If my opponent gets a draw, a well-deserved draw, won't lie. That's a well-deserved draw. Let's say I capture here, opening trade. We go into an end game. I can create a pass pawn here. My opponent has a pass pawn already. I think I can block the pawn. Let's go here. I had the chance to just go for a draw there, but I'm greedy. Looks like my opponent should win this one. It looks like my opponent should win this one. I had the opportunity to just go for a draw, but I thought I was winning. Let's say I push pawn forward, opponent captures, I push pawn forward. Opponent has to move towards it, and I think I can capture here. If opponent push forward, I can capture. Oh my god. Oh, okay. Maybe opponent has lost now. Because maybe opponent is lost now. This guy actually played very well this time around. If you hit me with a check here, I can push pawn forward. I can just capture here. If you hit me with a check here, capturing there just loses. But I think I can capture here. I think I'm making a queen. And if you start chasing my pawn, I can play a move like this. And then a move like this. And I might be the one winning. But I might still not win. Because this is a flank pawn. Because it is a flank pawn, it's usually difficult to win with this kind of pawn in a king's endgame. Trying to show that my opponent's king. Ooh, maybe I am. Maybe I am, guys. Trying to show that the king. Sad thing is I do not have a waiting move. That's the sad part. Opponent has to go back. Wow. 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 That was incredible. That was an incredible play from my opponent. That was an incredible play from my opponent. He played very well. Did I had any winning chances at in the pawn end game? Okay, the pawn end game was just equal. Wow. Yes, I should have proceeded with this move. I should have proceeded. I knew that was a move. I knew that was a move. I knew it. I was just kind of worried about this move. Let's see. What do I do here? Okay, I go h7 check. Opponent goes f8. I go here check. Opponent goes here. Come here. This is what I have to play. This is what I have to work with. But instead, I decided to go for something I know for sure is bad. Sorry, I was listening to your moves. Even at that, you played very well. You played very well. You played very well. Played very, very well. Ah, wow. Wow, wow, wow. It wasn't really winning. This position, the Greek gift sacrifice was brilliant, but not too winning here. Not too winning here. It's winning, but just +1. But when I went here, it was just bad. It was just terrible now. It was just terrible. So I think it's time for me to play some blitz game. Tournament will be starting in less than 20 minutes. Let's hop into it. Let's hop into the tournament starting very soon. Okay, let me do a few 3-minute games so that I get myself into the speed. Guys, if you're watching the stream, you're yet to smash the like button. Kindly help me do that. Help me smash that like button. Help me smash the like button. Wow. This is a move I'm looking at. For now, doesn't trap the queen. Let's go here. Am I not just losing a pawn now? Looks like I'm just losing a pawn. Oh, okay, well, for the cost of a pawn, maybe I can say I have bishop pair. Maybe I can brag about the bishop pair for the cost of a pawn. I have the bishop pair. It doesn't really mean a lot. Let's do this. I'm interested in pushing pawn here. And I'll probably go in here, trying to sack here, trying to capture there, not really sack. So let's see what my opponent is up to. Maybe my opponent is going to play this move, trying to stop me from playing this move, and that just makes sense. That just makes sense. It makes a lot of sense. Okay, let's say I push pawn forward. What do I expect? Let's push pawn forward. Okay, I guess I will have to play a move like this again. I'm also interested in just going forward, but that will be losing a piece. I'm not interested in losing pieces. That will be losing a pawn, I mean. I'm looking at pushing pawn here. What if I just do this? That's going to lead to a trade, a big trade. And then I play a move like this. And looks like my opponent can defend. Opponent is looking at grabbing a pawn here. Not a move I think I want to allow or see. Not a move I want to see on the board. Let's go here. I'm also looking at playing a move like this, trying to remove this evil. If I can play a move like this, my opponent might end up losing a piece. Opponent might end up losing a piece because what are you doing now? What are you really doing? Okay, I'm just going to capture here. I don't really mind. I'm just going to capture there. That's a piece. That is a full piece. If my opponent captures here, they can't even do that. I have a pin here. I have a pin, so they can't do that. And my opponent plays this move. I'm tempted to just do this. Let's go here. I suspect they play a move like this. I'm looking at giving a check here. And maybe that's actually overextending from me. Okay, maybe not anymore. Now I think I have this move. Now I can capture here. Oh, that is trapped. That is trapped. The rook is trapped. Do you stream on YouTube? Yes, yes, yes. I do. I do. This is my first time streaming on Twitch. I've been streaming on YouTube for very long. Very, very long. The same username. Very, very long. I feel like capturing here, but then the rook would be able to escape. So let's capture here instead. Let's attack this. Let's do this. I'm looking at just pushing pawns. Let's push pawns. Ooh, 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 ooh. Opponent is hitting me with that move. Let's go here. Okay, for a moment I thought opponent would just do that. Let's go here. I thought my opponent was very interested in just capturing there. Okay, if I play a move like this, guess what my opponent is going to play? They are going to play this, and all of a sudden I'm getting forked. So instead, I'm going to play a move. Okay, but I'm going to give this check first. Oh, I'm running out of time, guys. Can you imagine? Can you imagine the sluggish play I'm playing? That's a free piece. Why didn't I grab it? That's a free piece. Why didn't I capture it? Let's capture it now. Opponent is going to land a check. We block the check and we are threatening to queen now. Okay. My opponent is not. I saw that move. I saw that happening. This check looks like checkmate, but my opponent has this move. Okay, now we have this move. Let's grab here. Look at that checkmate. Opponent was, I don't know what opponent was trying to do, trying to flag me. Opponent was trying to flag me. You're gonna be famous, man. You're a good streamer. Thank you. Thank you. Hopefully, I get famous very quickly. Wow, 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 wow. Okay, guys, let me quickly fix something. I'll be back. All right. Time to. Can I play a game? Okay? I can still play another 3-minute game. Let's quickly get another 3-minute game in there. Let's quickly do another 3-minute game. Opponent is going for the Caro-Kann. I love to do the Von Henny Gambit. I have some really attacking ideas behind the Gambit, although I haven't studied the Gambit in... Not really nice. What am I doing? Opponents accept the sacrifice. Stop doing that. Let's do this. Thank you. I'm happy to capture here and bring my knight back into the game like this. All right, and let's go here. If my opponent doesn't capture here, I think I'm capturing here. And if my opponent has double pawns, I do not mind. I don't mind giving my opponent double pawns. That's not something that I am worried about. Okay, now I'm looking at playing a move like this. I'm simply piling up on this, threatening to capture that on the next move. And how is my opponent going to defend it? And I'm not seeing a good way. I'm not seeing a way for my opponent to defend that. Okay, now that's a piece. Oh, I'm almost was almost excited that that's a piece. It is. I think it is a piece. All right. I still have that pin. I still have that pin. Now I'm trying to go for this pin. So instead of even capturing here immediately, if my opponent doesn't move their king, I'm coming in with this pin. And maybe if they even move the king, maybe I still just come in here with the pin. Ooh, that cannot be bad. That can't be bad. Okay. If I capture here, I think it gives my opponent time. What if I just do this? What if I just do this? All right. If you move this knight, that's just a free piece. That will be a free piece. Wow. my opponent is definitely looking for the resign button here. I'm just going to capture here. And then I capture here. And then I play a move like this. Ooh, I attempted to do that. Oh, it doesn't work. Doesn't work. All right, let's go here. Ask questions here. Opponent wants to flag me now. It's very evident. That's what opponent wants to do. My opponent just wants to flag me. Okay, I'm threatening to capture here. Okay, if I capture there, my opponent has this move. Not a move I want to see on this board. Let's go here. I'm also looking at playing a move like this. Let's go here. Let's keep everything solid. Let's go here. Opponent, stop trying to flag me. Just resign, bro. Just resign. I would love to do this, but the moment I play that move, my opponent is hitting me with some nastiness. This is a move I should be looking at next. What am I even doing? That's a check. That's a piece. That's a check and that's a piece. So what have I been doing since? What was I doing since? That's a pin. That's a pin. Let's grab here. Can't be bad. Alright, I have a pawn I want to start pushing. Opponent just wants to flag me, nothing else. Nothing else. Opponent has to capture there because I have a check here. Well, I still have this check. And that's a win, bro. That is a win. That is a win. That is a win. Where's the king going? Okay, the king has to move into this square. And I think this check is coming and it's checkmate. Hope we have joined the tournament. I think yes. Tournament will be starting in less than 2 minutes. Tournament will be starting in less than 2 minutes. Wow, you have 6K subs. Yes, yes, yes. Insane, man. Yes. Oh, were you the one I just played with on Twitch? Were you the one I just played with on Twitch? What do we have here? Tournament is starting very soon. Very soon. Can I score? The last one I really did not perform very well. I scored just 6 points. Hopefully I don't perform even worse this time around. Hopefully my performance this time around is not worse. Okay, the next round is starting in 37 seconds. First round, I'm saying the next round. That's first round of the tournament. Maybe I'll get paired with a 1-2, a 1-3. But regardless of who I get paired with, I need to play game. I need to play very well if I intend to win. Okay, let's go. I'm playing a 1-2. Let's focus on try to get a win. Let's try to get a win. What's my opponent going for? Okay, opponent is going for the cool system. Opponent is going for the cool system. My friend ABC is playing in this tournament. Watch out for him. My router just restarted for no reason. I don't even know if my stream. I don't even know if my stream is still going on. I don't know if my stream is still going on. Is my stream still ongoing? That's the question. I really don't know if I'm still live. I would like to check. Let me see if I'm still live on YouTube.